Hey, welcome back. In today's video, what I have for you all out there is we got my 1950 Ford 8-inch tractor. Now this thing has had a gas leak on it for a long time, and we're going to go through and we're going to change the gas tank in this. Usually I can go through some of these gas tanks and wash them out with some muriatic acid and clean them and put a gas tank sealer in them and repair them. But however, this one here is really bad, and as much of a job it is to get the gas tanks out on these Ford 8-inch tractors, 9N or 2N, I'm just going to replace the tank in it because, you know, it's a lot of work, you know, to fix the gas tank and you get it back together and it still leaks. Then you got to take and pull the whole hood and everything back off this again to get the gas tank out. As you can see up there, you can see the moisture where it's been leaking, and you can see the evidence right there on the ground. I don't know about y'all right now, with gas being $5 a gallon, that's just throwing money away, letting it leak out of this tank and drip on the cement. Well, let's get started on this, tearing this down and getting a new gas tank in it. Well, first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and take this fuel and sediment bowl off this. I did end up replacing this sediment bowl last year on it, and as you can see this was, see all the rust coming down inside there. That was a nice clean sediment bowl at one time, if you can believe it, but not so much now. What I'm going to do next for all you safety guys out there is I'm just going to disconnect the battery cable down here. Just for good measure. Now, I'm going to be honest with you on these Ford 9N, 2N, 8N tractors. These hoods can be a pain to get off of them. This how everything's so tight and compacted on it. We got these bolts around the dash here. There's 4 of them. We'll start removing those, and then we're going to come down here on the side of your side piece. There's some bolts in there. Hopefully we can get to that without having to move the bumper on the front of this. So I'll go ahead and start taking bolts loose. Someone's been in here before, I noticed, because it doesn't have the original bolts holding this on that Ford had. Well, maybe it did. Maybe it does. This is a 9/16 bolt head, and I don't know, most of the Fords I've ever worked on had a 1/2-inch bolt head. I could be wrong though. Maybe this one's just special. No, the main reason why I'm just swapping the gas tank on it is because I'm on a time frame right now. We're looking at the possibility here at Shaw's Garage. We're going to be relocating to a new shop and be setting up a new shop here really soon in the future. And where we're going right now, I need this tractor to move some dirt around. Yeah, I got those bolts off. Now I'm just taking these side plates that go on the side. You got a 5/8 bolt head down right here, so I take that bolt out. You know, sometimes these 8Ns I've seen where they've had bolts up here at the top that bolt in this side piece, but they're just so doggone hard to get your hand up there, you know, to get them turned with everything inside there. So it's like, maybe there's an easier way to do this. I haven't found one. Maybe someone knows a way. You know an easier way how to do this? Yeah, leave a comment down below. That way I haven't been doing it wrong for so many years, if that's what I've been doing. Even if I am doing it wrong, I'm still getting the end result. This might take me a little bit longer, but it's only time. Okay, well, I did get this grill popped out of there to make things easier. Try this side. Hey, that wagon hitch thing's going to be a problem. I can see that right now. It was okay on the other side. Ugh. Here we go. There we go. There I got a bite on it. Come on, darn it, Sean, get on there. Well, let's see if this is gonna come out fairly easy. Yeah, you gotta take your cap off too for the radiator. She's loose. Well, there we go. Oh, I see you got the lights on here. I don't even know if those lights work, but for right now, we're just going to take and snip them loose. They probably don't work. I've never actually tried them on this tractor. Be perfectly honest with you, I don't like how they wired these lights up on here anyway. From where I bought this tractor from, it kind of looks like 6-pack Bob and his 12-pack of beer brother were working on this, so we'll have to make that right in time. Hopefully I can get this off without taking that steering wheel off. No, it ain't gonna go that way, so I guess I gotta pull the steering wheel off too. Someone's changed this steering wheel on it before. Hopefully the steering wheel is going to play nice slide off for me. It's a little stuck on there. I didn't feel like doing it, but I had to get my puller out to get the steering wheel pulled off this. They come off a lot easier with a 3-jaw puller like so. You know, the steering wheel was bent when I bought this tractor. I don't know how the heck someone could have did this, that poor steering wheel. Yeah. Maybe I'll try to put this in my press and see if I can make it look a little better before we put it on. Okay, now you all get to laugh at me. Struggle bus getting this hood lifted off here. But it should be easier with that steering wheel out of the way, I would think. Here goes, let's see what we got. Well, I've got it that far. Oh, this is great. You gotta love Fords on these. Okay. Yeah, I won. Okay, well now the hood's off here. I think it would be the smart idea before I put all this back together, take the pressure washer and clean this all up nice underneath the engine. Who knows when the last time it was. See what I mean? She's all nice and dirty in here. Yeah, we'll give this thing a good pressure wash. Okay, now to remove the gas tank out of here, you got 3 bolts. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, yup. One thing I think is kind of ridiculous on this is you got these cotter keys they put in there on the gas tank. It's right here. I just don't see no reason for that. But I don't know. I'm just a mechanic. I'm not an engineer. I just take a pair of side cutters like this, and that makes short work out of those. But hey, there's not one down in the other one, so that's good. So then pop these loose. Just comes out of here like so. Voila. Here's our brand new tank right here to go and replace it. Make sure it looks the same. There we go. That looks better. Yep. Sediment bowls in the same location. It's got the cutouts. I got this new tank here from my friends at Steiner Tractor. I buy probably 90% of my ag parts from Steiner. Good people to deal with. All right, well, that's where we're going to stop on this gas tank swap here for tonight. I want to go through and degrease this and clean this all up nice before we put everything back together. I'll go ahead and wash all this out and let it all dry out good, and we'll come back another business day and we'll put the new tank in and put this back on and we'll be done. Well, after a pressure wash, she came out pretty doggone good compared to what it looked like. But yeah, this will do here, and just get some of the grease out of here before we take and put the hood back down on it. All right, we're going to take and set our gas tank down in here. This just simply tucks down. Careful not to smash your fingers like so. Make sure your fuel sediment bulb is on your left side when you're sitting on the seat of the tractor. I'm replacing the bolts in this with some new ones. I didn't like the ones that were in it. And where there was one up here in the front, I'm going to put two, being this has the extra hole for 2 bolts in the front. You gotta remember these tanks do hold a lot of weight in them, so the more bolts you can have in them, the better. Alrighty, just like that. Now we'll go ahead and set this on the tractor again. Okay, now comes the crappy part, setting this heavy hood back down on top of this again. What would be the best way to do this, to tell you guys right now? I don't really have a good way to do it. Just a good thing I ate my Wheaties today, huh? Oh boy. There, that actually didn't go too bad, really. It went on a lot easier than we took it off. I'll make a note, it's a lot easier if you have another guy to help you lift this hood on and off this tractor, but well, I don't have that right now, so I'm a one-man band. I'll start with putting our bolts in here, getting them started, but I'm not going to tighten them just yet. We'll leave them loose. We will be planning on coming back down the road and doing a restoration on this tractor like we did the 1940 Ford 9N we have. If you've not seen those videos on that Ford 9N tractor restoration we did, I'll put a link at the end of this video for you. Spin him up in there. There we go. Just like so. I'd also recommend putting some thread tape on your fuel line going into your sediment bowl, as I did here. It would be a very good idea. Well, we got the grill back in this and got the steering wheel back on. I was able to straighten this some, but it's not perfect. This is just going to need a new steering wheel. It's like I said, 6-pack Bob and his 12-pack of Beer Brother were working on this tractor. It's like they almost, the way this steering wheel is shaped, it's like one of them got the bright idea, gee, let's take and put a tow rope on this and try to pull it with a steering wheel. You just never know with people. So we'll put some gas in here and see if we got fuel supply. See if we got fuel supply down at the sediment bowl, and away we go. What was that, power glide on the transformers? He would always say, and away we go. Try not to dribble any gas if possible, you know, being $5 a gallon. Turn our gas on, see if we got fuel. I might have to crack it and bleed it a little bit, possibly. There we go. Get the air out of it. Go right on. All right. Well, there we go. There's our gas tank swap on a Ford 8N tractor. Not too bad. The worst part is getting the hood off of it, as you can see. Well, that wraps it up for this video here on how to change a gas tank in a Ford 8N tractor. Not too bad of a job. As I said earlier, it definitely makes it a little easier if you have another guy to help you lift the hood off. So yeah, if you're enjoying this content, please consider leaving a like, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know where you're from. Maybe consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate all my viewers, every one of you that follow our channel and the work that we do here very much. As I mentioned earlier in the video, there's going to be some changes coming here to Shaw's Garage. All good. And we will fill you in more along the way as we go through those transitions. So until next time, I'm Sean Parmley, and we will see you in our next video. Take care.